everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to add GrooveSell purchase in Google Sheets row. So I am an owner of a business and I'm selling my products with the help of Groove. So my objective is that as soon as any of my customers are going to purchase a product with the help of Groove, automatically the data of that purchase should be added in my Google Sheets. For that, what we are going to do is we're going to simply create an automation between Groove and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you want to learn how to do this amazing automation, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to add GrooveSell order details in Google Sheets. So I'm an owner of a business and I sell my products with the help of Groove. So my objective is that as soon as a product is going to be purchased by any of my customers, automatically the details of that product being purchased should be added in my Google Sheets. For that, what we are going to do is we are going to simply create an automation between GrooveSell and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly apps window in front of you, in which you can see the 5 applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. Then a dialog box is going to appear which is asking for a workflow name. So I'm going to give a name to my workflow as Add GrooveSell Order Details in Google Sheets. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. Okay. So next over here, it is asking for us to select a folder. So on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this drop down arrow. So these are the folders from which I'm going to select GrooveSell Automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving a name to our workflow and selecting the folder, let's click on Create in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Add GrooveSell Order Details in Google Sheets, and there are 2 windows in front of you. One over here says Trigger, other says Action. Trigger and Action are the 2 most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these 2 concepts. Over here, Trigger says when this happens and Action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. Firstly, what we're going to do is we're going to set up our trigger step. For that, click on this arrow, and for the trigger application, we are going to select it as GrooveSell. So I'm going to select my trigger application as GrooveSell, and for the trigger event, we're going to select it as Product Purchased. As our objective is that whenever a new product is going to be purchased with the help of GrooveSell, automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response. In order to connect GrooveSell to Pabbly Connect has provided us with the webhook URL. With the help of this unique webhook URL, we're going to connect GrooveSell to Pabbly Connect by following the steps given here below in the help desk. So firstly, I'm going to copy this URL from here. After copying the URL over, it says we have to log into our GrooveFunnels account and we have to navigate to GrooveSell product funnel. So I'm going to open this page from here. So as we have came on the Manage Product Funnel page of our GrooveSell account, so these are the products that I'm selling with the help of GrooveSell, okay? And I want that whenever the product Mobile Rioni 10 is going to be purchased by any of my customers, automatically the data of that purchase should be transferred in my Google Sheets. So we're going to connect this product to Pabbly Connect. You can see there are multiple options given over here, from which we have to click on Manage Products right over here. As we're going to click on Manage Product, this is the product that we want to connect to Pabbly Connect. Over here it says Edit Product. We're going to click on it. So you can see this is the product right over here, and this is the flow chart you can see, under which you can see this says fulfillment. We're going to click on fulfillment. As we're going to click on fulfillment, over here you can see it says webhook. We're going to click on it, okay? And now we're going to click on add new webhook URL over here. Over here it is asking for the URL, so I'm going to paste the URL that Pabbly Connect has provided, and then I'm going to click on save right over here. So as you can see that the webhook URL successfully added to this product right over here. So I'm going to go back to my product, okay? So if I'm going to take you back to my workflow, over here it is saying waiting for webhook response. So as we've successfully connected the webhook to GrooveSell account, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a test purchase of this product that we have on our GrooveSell account, and we're going to check whether Pabbly Connect captures the response of that test purchase or not. For that, I'm going to open my product that I'm selling with the help of GrooveSell. You can see this is the product that I'm going to sell with the help of GrooveSell. GrooveSell, it is asking for the details of my customer. So we're going to fill in the details. For the first name over here, I'm going to write it as Demo. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as Smart. For the email over here, I'm going to write it as demosmart@pabblytunes.com. This is the email, okay? For the phone number over here, I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number. For the address over here, I'm going to write in a dummy address. That is 123 Modern Town. For the city over here, I'm going to write over here as Bhopal. For the postal code over here, I'm going to write in a dummy postal code. For the country over here, I'm going to select it as India. And for the state over here, I'm going to select it as Madhya Pradesh. And then for the payment method over here, for the card number, I'm going to add in a dummy card number. For the expiry, I'm going to write in a dummy expiry, and for the CVV, a dummy CVV with a dummy zip. After filling the details, I'm going to click on complete purchase. As you can see that now the purchase that we have done is successful. So if I'm going to take you back to my workflow, I'm going to scroll down. You can see over here a response is captured in our Pabbly Connect account. And if you're going to tally the response, the purchase is done for the product Mobile Rioni 10 right over here. If you're going to tally the response, over here for the first name it says Demo, last name as Smart. For the phone number, dummy mobile number, email as demosmart@pabblytunes.com. For the zip, the dummy zip code, state as MP, country as India, city as Bhopal, address as 123 Modern Street. For the purchase amount as 11,500. So this means that we successfully connected GrooveSell to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. So now whenever this product Mobile Rioni 10 is going to be purchased by any of our customers, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of that purchase in our trigger step. Now as we have set up our trigger step, we need to set up our action step, and our objective is that whenever a purchase is going to be done with the help of GrooveSell, automatically the details of that purchase should be added in our Google Sheets. So what we are going to do is we're going to set up our action step, and for the action application we are going to select it as Google Sheets. So I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets. And for the action event, I'm going to select it as add new row, okay? Because we want to create a record of the product being purchased in our GrooveSell account in our Google Sheets. And then we're going to click on connect in order to connect Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. A new window is going to appear on which click on add new connection. But if you want, you can select the existing connection. After that, click on sign in with Google. Then a new dialog box is going to appear which is asking for a permission. I'm going to click on allow. As the save process in my data is perfectly saved with Pabbly Connect, so I'm going to click on allow right over here. As you can see that we successfully authorized Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. After authorizing, firstly over here it is asking for us to select a spreadsheet. So I've created a spreadsheet in the name of GrooveSell purchase details, and I want that whenever a purchase is going to be done with the help of GrooveSell by any of our customers, automatically the details of that purchase should be transferred under the spreadsheet right over here. So the spreadsheet over here, I'm going to select it as GrooveSell purchase details. Next over here it is asking for us to select a sheet. So I've created a single sheet over here in the name of sheet 1. So what I'm going to do is for the sheet I'm going to select it as sheet 1. Next over here it is asking for the first name, last name, email, phone number, address, zip code, city, state, country and the amount right over here. So these are the same fields that I've created in my spreadsheet. As you can see, first name, last name, email, phone number, address, zip code, city, state, country and the amount. So these are the same fields that I've created, and I want that whenever a new purchase is going to be done, automatically the data of that purchase should be transferred under these fields right over here. So what we are going to do is for these fields over here we're going to map the data. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we are going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow, and a question is going to arise in your mind, how are we going to do that? First you have to click on this field right over here. As soon as you go to click on this field, you can see over it says GrooveSell product purchase. This was the previous step of this workflow. If I'm going to click on this arrow, you can see this was the response that was captured in our previous step. As over here it is asking for the first name, so we are going to map the data of the first name right over here. So this is the first name of my customer. I'm going to select the data. As I've selected the data is mapped, and as I map the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the data in place of this map data is going to be updated. It is asking for the last name, so we're going to map the data of the last name of our customer right over here. Next it is asking for the email, so I'm going to map the data of the email of my customer. Next it is asking for the phone number, so I'm going to map the data of my phone number of the customer right over here. Next it is asking for the address. We're going to map the data of the address right over here. For the zip code, we're going to map the data of the zip code that we have received. So I'm going to map the data. Next it is asking for the city, so I'm going to map the data of the city right over here. Next it is asking for the state, so I'm going to map the data of the state right over here. After that it is asking for the country, so I'm going to map the data of the country right over here. It is asking for the amount, so I'm going to map the data of the amount right over here. So after filling all the details, I'm going to click on save and send test request. As you can see that over here we have received the response, and the response that we have received is a positive response. So now I'm going to run a spreadsheet that I've created, and I'm going to check whether the data is successfully added in my spreadsheet or not. For that I'm going to open my spreadsheet, and yes, as you can see right over here, the data is successfully transferred in my spreadsheet. For the first name being Demo, last name as Smart, email as demosmart@pabblytudes.com. For the phone number, dummy mobile number, address as 123 Modern Street. For the zip code, a dummy zip code, city as Bhopal, state as Madhya Pradesh, country as India, and for the amount as 11,500. So this means that we successfully created an automation between GrooveSell and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. But now for you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another purchase with the help of GrooveSell, and I'm going to check whether the details of that purchase is successfully transferred in the spreadsheet or not. For that I'm going to do another purchase with the help of GrooveSell. So this is the product that we are going to purchase with the help of GrooveSell. So it is asking for the details like first name, last name, email, phone number, address, city, postal code, country, state, and payment method. So I'm going to fill in the details right over here first. So as you can see that I filled in the details. So the first name as Test, last name as user14, email as testuser14@pabblytudes.com. For the billing information, the phone number, this is dummy mobile number, address as 123 Model Town, city as Indore, postal code, a dummy postal code, country as India, state as Madhya Pradesh, and the payment details right over here. I'm going to click on complete purchase to do the product purchase right over here. As you can see that the product purchase is done successfully. So now I'm going to open a spreadsheet, and I'm going to check whether the data is successfully transferred in my spreadsheet or not. So I'm going to open my spreadsheet that I've created, and yes, as you can see right over here, the purchase details are successfully recorded in our spreadsheet that we have created. For the first name as Test, last name as user14, email as testuser14@pabblytudes.com. For the phone number, a dummy mobile number, address as 123 Model Town. For the zip code, a dummy zip code, city as Indore, state as Madhya Pradesh, country as India, and for the amount as 11,500. So this means that we successfully created an automation between GrooveSell and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, I am an owner of a business and I'm selling the products with the help of GrooveSell. My objective is that as soon as a product is going to be purchased by my customers with the help of GrooveSell, automatically the details of the purchase should be added in my Google Sheets. For that, what we have done is we have simply created an automation between GrooveSell and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect, and this is how we create this amazing automation. So if you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video. Not just with these applications, you can create automation with the help of Pabbly Connect between multiple applications. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask your queries on forum.pabbly.com. If you have any queries regarding the pricing of Pabbly Connect, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions and doubts, and please share this video, and thank you for watching.